care of the drivers following. We are watching right there in this from this shot right now. All of the drivers, two big long lanes of GT3s.
Wow, looks great, Carlos. I love that shot where we have over 34 cars in this racetrack.
Beautiful.
Qualified. Beautiful.
Beautiful. Beautiful to have all of our drivers again to see the big pack. And they'll have to deal with this rolling start. I think it's going to be quite complicated for some of them. But let's see if they get through it without too much trouble. And if they get to do the start without any mishaps too soon. Peter Den Otter, another one of the Dutch drivers inside of the competition. It's going to be interesting to see how the Portuguese drivers do inside of the competition as well. Drivers from Iran as well, Sander Kafa, as we can see right there. The number 15 with the Patriot Capital Partners paint on his car. Interesting group of drivers. Interesting start that is going to be in this Interlagos GP track. The Autódromo José Carlos Paz, legendary track. And legendary start that we're going to watch right now because it's going to be hectic to say the least. And there it goes. Jesus Sicilia waiting for the green light, and he gets to roll. All the drivers waiting behind, and 4 or 5 wide we could see in the distance. A very complicated situation for all the drivers behind. Let's see if we can see the group behind, because right now we're only seeing, and we get to see impacts, a little bit of smoke there and spins. We can see 2 cars already out of the track after those Senna S's and more contacts through Oposta. Carlos Blanco staying in front with Kinetic by Windstream. We saw him have a little bit of a contact with that Jellycraft car. Aside him, Victor de la Fuente, number 25, stay in front of that fire car from the first responders. And let's see, Chris, if we can get TP2, if it's possible, so we can see a bit more of the cars. And there it goes. Yashar Nohi trying to dodge the trouble, but 4 cars entangled between each other. Complicated situation in Pico de Pato. Yashar Nohi trying to stay perfectly still, and it seems that he's retiring already. First session for Yashar Nohi, very complicated. A very complicated first session for him. Juan José Sánchez still following Jesus Sicilia, the car in front right now, still leading the heart-to-heart international driven car of Jesus Sicilia. Stefan Beckwith with number 19. And then I was trying to get it right because I see the numbers. I think it's Ignato, if I'm not wrong. Stefan Beckwith. He's with Ignato, and there we see Jose Miguel Lorenzo making his way through the Senna SS. The Senna S combination of turns, the number 36 and black line trailers on his vehicle. And right now we are watching Victor de la Fuente, number 25, and Ocean Landing on the paint of his BMW M4 GT3. And it has been a little bit of a rough start for some of the drivers behind. It seems that we have already a bit of separation created between them, so already formed in pairs together, and it seems that there is going to be quite a lot of combinations between drivers. There we see a group of 5 or 4 drivers driving together. 2 Brasco cars following the the group right now, and it seems complicated for Martin Marqueva, the number 24, with that Brasco paint. Also, one of the new drivers from Argentina is Martin Marqueva. Good luck to him. Good luck to the Argentinian drivers and the Portuguese drivers making its debut today with us in this first session of racing. 11 minutes to get to the end of it, and we get to see Jesus Sicilia still in front, being chased by Juan José Sánchez. And right now, in the center of the screen is Fernando García Gómez, the number 33 with the EMS First Responders BMW M4 GT3, making himself closer to the drivers in front. And a spin in front from Naturally Morty, if I'm not wrong, the Kill Pop Radio car out of the track in Laranjinha. And we get to the hairpins, and it seems that Fernando Garcia is cruising with that EMS car from the First Responders, doing an awesome job. All of these drivers in the mid pack staying calm, staying composed, and not letting the pressure get to them, because it's complicated. It's really complicated to keep concentration after all of this, the hits that we've seen between them. They must have their hearts racing, to say the least. So let's see how it goes for them. Stefan Beguis, the number 19, maintaining himself with the pace. We can see drivers behind him trying to close up. And I'm gonna do a little bit of a sum up in Spanish, as I always do, if you don't mind, ladies and gentlemen. Y hemos estado viendo como en la clasificatoria se ha estado llevando Jesús Sicilia la pole, así que mucho tiempo de distancia van a tener que coger, como siga teniendo ese mismo ritmo en la carrera. Ahora mismo lo estamos viendo que está tirando cerca de ese ritmo, así que es interesante ver también que Juan José no está demasiado separado de Jesús, pero así es como lo estáis viendo. Y también os tengo que recordar y darle las gracias a nuestro sponsor del día, que es Legacy Films, y recordaros que si queréis participar en esas rifas de Grateful Hearts, solo tenéis que visitar allgratefulhearts.org. Acordaros, porque de esa manera podéis participar en las rifas, y si participáis en las rifas, que es la manera de la que ayudáis a la caridad y la manera de la que ayudáis a toda la gente que se ayuda a través de la asociación, pues podéis ganar esos tokens que os permitirán participar en el jackpot de hoy, en el que podréis ganar hasta $10.000. Así que manteneos atentos y manteneos vigilantes de lo que están haciendo los pilotos hoy. Estamos viendo también a Ali Afshar, que está ahora mismo rodando con esa pintura de CBD Buses, así que mucha suerte para todos los pilotos y os sigo actualizando. Víctor de la Fuente, por cierto, tengo que decirlo, en tercera posición, parece que con un poquito más de distancia respecto a Jesús Sicilia, pero está manteniéndose en el ritmo. Parece que todo el grupo, por lo menos del 1 al 6, están ahí todavía en 10 segundos, así que a ver qué es lo que nos traen estos próximos 8 minutos de carrera. And getting back to English, David Ceballo Martinez with the Windsor Homes paint on his BMW, the number 18, following that Brasco car, if I'm not wrong, from Esteban Beguis. José Miguel Lorenzo, also one of the drivers that we got to see yesterday in the practice session. Oh no, I was mixing him. I was mixing names. Sorry, excuse me. And but right now he seems to be doing a good job maintaining himself inside of the track, which at this point is a difficult task for sure. Jesus Sicilia maintaining himself in front of the pack, being chased by Yashar Nohi, who is slapped because we saw him. He had to get a tow truck to to get back to the pit lane. So right now, chasing Jesus Sicilia after getting back on track, and he will be lapped, of course. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens between him and Juan Jose Sanchez. Let's see if we can get to see the second driver right now, Juan Jose, in front of Victor de la Fuente, because it's going to be thank you very much, Chris, because it's going to be interesting to see how he deals with Yashar Nohi, since that was the case in the third session of Laguna Seca. What happened between that lap driver and Jesus Sicilia, but we don't know 100%, but we know for sure that it was hurtful for the points of Jesus and for the race overall, because it would have been nice to see, of course, Jesus finish, as he was doing an awesome job. Right now, Juan Jose Sanchez being able to maintain a similar pace, but not the pace that Jesus is maintaining. Really doing an awesome job is Juan Jose Sanchez. Hello, Vince. We have you back again. Seems that we're having a little bit of a problem with the microphone of Vince. Let's see if we can get him back. But meanwhile, we can see Stefan Beguis, the number 19, trying to get through the pack, and the driver right now in front of him is the number 23 from Wesley Gelhuet, Jellycraft, in his car right now in front of Stefan Beguis. And I think these two drivers know each other very well. Right now they are dealing patiently with each other. It seems that they are trying to gain a little bit of distance between themselves and the drivers in front of them. And it seems they are trying to handle the situation in peace right now. But let's see how it goes when we get to the end. Let's see what happens. Samuel with Milestone's rehab and development car. The number 22. I apologize for the number in the left of the screen. Don't follow that number, please. Follow the number in the card or the number in the list to the left. Right now, the number 33, the EMS first responders car, having to deal with a little bit of pressure from the SRP BMW. Right now, outside him, complicated situation in the descent to Lago. Fernando Garcia staying behind, having to give the position. Because the overtake was well managed by the driver in front. That SRP car, but let's see if we can get to see who the driver in front is right now. Doing a very good job recovering. Fernando Garcia Gomez with the EMS first responder car being chased by the Black Line Trailers car of Jose Miguel Lorenzo.
Hey, Carlos, sorry I left you for a few minutes there.
No worries.
I was doing some technical setups with some of the other things that were out there. Just want to make sure that everybody was getting the feed and everything was running up like it's supposed to in this beautiful tech world that we call the internet.
Yeah, that's how it works. You have to be vigilante at all times. Tom Voss doing a great job. The SRP car right now in front of the first responders and trying to reach to the drivers in front. The number 11, Tom Vos, or excuse me, because I have to make the number 30. Tom Vos is the number 30 with SRP Racing. Excuse me for the numbers, they have to update. If I'm sure in the next session they'll update themselves and we can get to see them as they are. The number 25, Victor de la Fuente with Ocean Landing, still maintaining himself third, but right now having to deal with a little bit of pressure coming from behind from Adrian Baeza, the number 16, and that Be Social car. The sponsor that won with Jesus Sicilia the competition last season, right now in fourth position with Adrian Baeza, and I can say that Adrian is doing a great job, but it's difficult to compare right now anyone with Jesus Sicilia still maintaining himself in the 32s with a devilish pace, I could say. For the rest of the drivers, 31 is the number of this Bikini USA car of Carlos Fernandez Espinosa. This one is correct. The number 31 of Carlos Fernandez Espinosa, with Bikini USA being chased by Yasha Nohi as well. But right now Carlos is in 6th, chasing Ricardo Marina Rollon with the fire car of the first responders. We can see the contrast between this blue car of the Bikini USA and the red car of the fire car from the first responders. And that's where Carlos Fernandez is aiming to get to, I'm sure. Two to go by what we get there, so it seems that the drivers are still going for it. Sometimes we get to the finishing lap before we expect, but let's see if it's not the occasion. Yeah, it seems that Jesus Sicilia is stopping. Yeah, we got to the end of the session. Jesus Sicilia in first position, Juan Jose Sanchez second, and Victor de la Fuente third, maintaining himself third to that point. Adrian Baeza with the fourth, and Ricardo Marina Rollon closing the top 5 in 5th. So congratulations to the top 5 drivers. We will be back with the second session of practicing and qualifying and racing, so please stay tuned, and we will see you right away after this